Hi there. So what I have here are two bottles of Mr. Muscle. Um, I don't know what do you call this. Something like a Mr. Muscle sink and drain declogger. So last time I used this one, not knowing that this bottle has already been expired way back May. So today is June, and my kitchen drain, not this one, but the other drain outside got clogged. So I bought a new Mr. Muscle one. So as you can see, the old packaging has an SC Johnson logo here. But one thing that I noticed on the new packaging of the Mr. Muscle is it has this SC Johnson with a blue black background. I don't know if this one's normal, or I'm not really sure if this one could be like a region-based declogger, because maybe if you're from the US or maybe if you're from another country, maybe the logo might be different. But the one that I have used has a different expiry, which is next year of 2026. Maybe this is a new formulation, I don't know. But this one, I bought this way back January of this year, 2025, but it's gonna expire on, yeah, May. But this one seems to be new because the expiry's kinda like, far, or maybe like gonna be a long time to expire. So I have used this bottle outside my kitchen drain, or this is where I wash my clothes. I put a washing machine here, but I decided to like remove the washing machine. Let me turn the lights on. So each hole here, like each drain that I have here, I poured in 500 ml because it says in the packaging that if ever the the clog is kind of heavy, you have to pour in the entire content of the bottle. So each hole here, like that one you see, and then this one is receiving 500 ml of this Mr. Muscle Declogger. So as you can see, it's very clogged, but it says here in the bottle that it really cuts through standing water. So yeah, I set a timer for like 6 hours and 30 minutes because I'm following the instructions to leave it overnight. But I'm not really sure if overnight is literally 6 hours and 30 minutes because, well, on the clock here it's showing like maybe 6 hours only. So yeah, I'm gonna give you an update, guys, because this wash area here is really like fucked up. I'm sorry for the word, but so if you pour in water here in this drain, the water is gonna come out here. And yeah, so that's the reason why I bought like 6 bottles of this Mr. Muscle Declogger here. And I'm gonna give you an update. I'm not gonna use this sink, I'm gonna use the bathroom sink. And I'm gonna give you like a complete update tomorrow if ever that it's effective or if it's not effective. And I'm hoping that Mr. Muscle Philippines will be seeing this video, will be, like reviewing this video. As you can see, well, it really melted the label, so probably this one's kind of strong formulation. But I'm hoping that Mr. Muscle Philippines sees this, because what if it doesn't work, right? But as you can see, I timed this one for something like 6 hours and 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna give you an update tomorrow if ever that this Mr. Muscle thing will work or not. This is an update in regards with the Mr. Muscle declogger that I bought. So I have used that like 2 weeks ago or more than 2 weeks ago, and I'm updating right now because the drain is gone. So let me give you a context. Last week or a couple of weeks ago, I poured in a liter, literally a liter of Mr. Muscle declogger on my floor drain because I'm being flooded here. Every time I wake up in the morning, there's a flood inside my apartment. And so I bought 6 bottles of it. I'm planning to pour in 1 bottle every night, but it didn't work anymore. So yeah, this is like an update that I'm just saying that the Mr. Muscle Drain Unclogger Declogger is didn't work. Like it didn't work on my floor drain. And it's kind of frustrating because I really have to call in a plumber to fix it, and the plumber's kind of pricey, especially when I'm waiting for like a job offer right now. So yeah, if ever that your drain is kind of stagnant or literally it's how do I say that, probably your drain is kinda heavy or the clogs kinda heavy, I really recommend you to call in a plumber. And what I learned about calling a plumber, because it's actually my first time doing it, is you really have to call in or check in every pages, every post on social media, because the first time I called in a plumber, um it's kind of charging me big. It charged me something like 8,000, and then I checked the other plumber, they charged me something around 6,000, and then I tried searching a plumber on my place here in Pampanga, and well, it's kind of cheaper. The thing is, to be honest with you, if you don't have a job, it's kind of literally expensive. But I did that because I just don't want to wake up every morning, like, um, putting my dustpan and using my dustpan to like fetch the water on my drain because it's really getting stinkier. And then one thing that I noticed about using Mr. Muscle, by the way, is that when you pour in the 1 liter Mr. Muscle on your floor drain, actually it didn't work. It just bubbled. And then the morning after, like after the 6 hours thing that I did, is that Mr. Muscle thing, like literally it just mixed in with like the water in the floor drain, and then it smells like chlorine. It smells like it's a strong bleach. So I'm kind of thinking that this if you can see it, it's that would be like the effect of the Mr. Muscle, because it's really burning your skin. Probably it's strong, but I'm gonna be honest with you, if your clog is very heavy, you have to call in the plumber. And you have to check the prices for coating, because if you just stick with a single plumber without checking every plumbing services out there, you might be charged with something like more than what you're kinda like, more than the budget you allotted for the plumber. So yeah, just a recap. The Mr. Muscle declogger didn't work. Probably it's going to be effective if the water on your drain or on your sink is like draining slow. But if it's not draining slow anymore, like the water stuck in your drain, do not use the Mr. Muscle declogger, because probably it may cut through the water. But yeah, like what I said, if the grease or the oil that's been stuck on your drain is kind of heavy, it's not gonna work anymore. So you really have to call in the plumber. And it's very strong, so please wear some gloves because you don't want to burn your hands. My hands has burns right now, and it's very frustrating, you know, like I probably spent more than 5,000 in Philippine peso just to look for some alternative solutions that never really work. By the way, I also tried using a drain snake, but it's very like literally heavy. So the drain snake never worked. It was literally a nightmare to use. And yeah, that's just an update. So um that's all I can say. I'll just go ahead and post some videos about my life, whatever. But yeah, it didn't work. So guys, choose wisely, okay?